Find that NFP in a trade, get in a trade, get in a trade, get in a trade early. So first of all, let's look at DXY. We did actually forecast this yesterday of price potentially tapping the third tap of this channel in confluence with some supply level. If we look to the left, it's hit the third tap, 1, 2, and a third tap. Now I'm expecting further decline on the dollar. As you can see, 1 tap, 2 tap, and a third tap with some nice compression, fake out of the larger pattern. Once price closes with momentum, we could expect price to eventually retest the outer structure of the pattern. So it's looking really interesting for DXY. In terms of an entry, if you're looking at the Euro USD for a long, we still need further confirmation. There is some bit of commitment from the sellers, but we do need a break of structure from this level here to the left for a further confirmation. Once we do have a break of structure, we can expect a retest to this unfilled liquidity as a plan A, but also anticipate a further potential stop hunt. So this is NFP, make some equal highs, a small drop. You can see 1 tap, 2 tap, and then 1 last stop hunt, and then a decline. So we need to be prepared, but we just need some commitment and a clear setup. Right now, plan A has been activated, which is the third tap of the outer channel structure inside the daily supply level. So DXY is looking really interesting. Everything is going according to plan. So that's DXY. Next on the list is dollar CAD. Let's look at Euro USD since we just talked about DXY. So it's a similar scenario. We did forecast that we need a break of this downtrend pattern to break to the upside, but we need some momentum. We need price now to break above the previous structure. Then we can look to get involved on a break and retest and a continuation to the outer structure of the larger pattern that's in play. If we zoom out to the 4-hour time frame, we can see that price is yet to make this outer structure. We've completed a fake out of the 1 tap, 2 tap, and now a fake out of the third tap with some compression, which is simply just a boomerang setup. So right now, this is looking really interesting for a long, but we need further commitment from the buyers, simply because price could easily close back inside, form a double bottom, trap traders, and just go one more step lower before going long. So we need further confirmation on Euro USD. What we do want to see, however, is something along the lines of a further compression, as you can see to the left. Something like this would be ideal. The reason this particular schematic is ideal is simply because we've got some equal lows here. As you can see, 1 low, 2 low, and then a fake out. But this fake out is in confluence with some unfilled liquidity to the left. So this is my favorite setup. And then what happened after? Price completely just reversed, as you can see. So really what we need is this particular schematic, either somewhere down here or even somewhere down here. Whenever this comes is really when we should be looking to enter a trade on Euro USD. So that's the game plan for Euro. We need a break and retest of structure, or we need this schematic somewhere below a point of interest. So that's Euro USD. Long-term targets for Euro USD again is the outer structure. So next on the list, dollar CAD. Dollar CAD again was a trade that we forecasted yesterday. Once we spotted the perfect double top with equal highs, whenever the equal highs are really clear, such as this, if we look for a buy setup just below it, there's a high probability that the retail traders will get stopped out. And we had an unfilled liquidity bank level here, broke with momentum. But the reason this level was really interesting was simply because it broke structure. So we then had a break of structure, a retest, got triggered in, Had to remain patient. It formed a bit of a bullish pattern, and then boom, it hit take profit and then it dropped. Now this take profit is not random. It had a few confluences. Number one, it was above the equal highs. Number two, it was in confluence with the third type of structure. And number three, it was unfilled liquidity on the smaller time frame. The reason I'm not interested in looking for a sell setup here is simply because a lot of traders will be selling this. As you can see, there's a third type of structure. We've got one tap, two tap, and a perfect third tap. Personally, I don't trust the third tap setup. So what I'm waiting for is some levels of liquidity to be filled up here. So if we remove this now, and we simply just update the pattern to see what's actually happening, we can see price is currently forming an outer structure pattern. So we've got this trend line here, and then this trend line here. And again, we have some momentum to the upside, and now we have some bullish structure, as you can see. So right now there's a bit of a bullish structure. There's a demand level here just to the left. So we could expect a fake out of this bullish structure and a close just below this demand level. I'm also prepared for a stop hunt of this demand level, which should be up here somewhere. Then I'll be looking to get involved in a long before NFP. So something along the lines of something like this. As you can see, this zone that I've got here, there's multiple unfilled liquidity levels. So I've just mapped out a zone. We've got one tap, two tap, and a third tap. So this is what I'm expecting. This would be plan A. Plan B would be this level. And then the further outer structure is where I'll be looking to get involved on the long-term short. As you can see, so I'm expecting one more stop hunt. I prefer taking the double stop hunt. So first of all, we've got the equal highs. This is the first stop hunt. Now I'm expecting a second stop hunt. This is where I'll be looking to get involved on a short. So this is the game plan for dollar. As you can see, there's lots of room to the downside. Minimum to here, to the original low, but further downside towards the outer structure, which is a third tap of 1, 2, and 3. But again, I personally don't like holding trades too long, so I'll be more interested in banking at take profit 1, which would simply be just below the original first move. So there's an unfilled liquidity here. This will be my first take profit for the short. Once price does take out all these lows, taps this level of liquidity, I'll be expecting a larger correction around this blue space. Hence why I'll be banking 80% of my position once I sell the market. But for now, this is the game plan. I'm also prepared if price continues to go higher. There are some equal highs here to the left, as you can see. Then this will be my plan A. So this is the game plan for dollar CAD. I'm definitely expecting a reversal somewhere around here. So that's dollar CAD. Next on the list is pound yen. Pound yen is really simple, keeping it really clean. If we zoom out to the daily time frame, we can see there's lots of room to the downside. Price has now extended, it's forming some bearish price action, it's pulling back, it's within the outer structure of this pattern. If we go to the 4-hour time frame now, there's multiple take profits, but I'm more interested in take profit 1. So again, what have we got? We've got a current wedge pattern. I'm expecting one more stop hunt towards this level of liquidity, since this double top here got triggered, stop loss got hit, and now I'm expecting a retest of this first liquidity level. But I'm not looking to set a buy order, since right now price is still developing. So once price continues to go higher, we need further confirmation. So if we extend the pattern, This will look more interesting. Here we go. So one more push to the upside, tap liquidity, and then a drop towards the first take profit, which is around here. So this is the game plan for pound yen, keeping it really simple. Once I bank 80% of the position, I'll be looking to throw my stop loss and my 20% position run in to take out these lows, go to this level of liquidity, and so on to every single take profit until I get stopped out. So that's the game plan for pound yen. Hopefully you guys enjoyed today's live stream, took some notes, and be prepared for NFP, or just don't trade it at all. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. See you guys next time. Take care, everybody. Bye bye.